Okay. I'm kind of excited about this. Lucky Bamboo. I did very little research on Lucky Bamboo. I don't think I've ever purchased it. It's really just not appealing to me. I don't know. It does have like really nice vertical interest, but we'll see what happens. It comes with this little situation. I think if you have yellowing leaves, which I think is probably a common problem, it's probably due to a little water reservoir, lack of feeding, like root rot. But I'm actually going to cut this all up because I have this and I think this would be so perfect as it's like hair, you know, like whatever kind of bird has that, like bird of paradise, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about? Just cut this all up, and then I'm planting this in pond, which is like a semi-hydroponic situation, and I think this would do great in there. Also, this isn't even bamboo. It's Lucky Bamboo is what they call it, but it's a Dracaena. It's not real bamboo. So like maybe like thinking in your head it's just another tropical plant. Maybe that will help with caring for it. Pond in the bottom of this. I'm going to take this out of here. Oh. So like that smelled, which tells me there's root rot. Not a lot of it. Okay. Not a lot of root rot, but like a little bit. There's a little bit of roots coming off of there. So, you know what? This one also has root. Oh, it did have roots. It does have roots. No. I'll just do, okay, I'm going to do all three. One right here. Ooh, that's thick. One right there. One right there. One right there. And then I think I'm just gonna, this has no roots and neither does this, but I'm just gonna stick it into the pond and hope for the best. I don't want to bury this into the pond as far as I can. Okay. And put that in there. Actually just gonna stick these in here and then cover with the rest of the pond. Whatever growth comes off of those will break through the pond. We'll see what happens. You cannot tell me this pot was not made for this Lucky Bamboo. All right, we'll see what happens. I'm going to watch the water level of the pond. I don't want it to dry out too much. So I think the water is like right here. I don't know. I can't tell. This is really just an experiment, but how hard can it be? And then hopefully all my little cuttings in there put out new growth. So like this will all be Lucky Bamboo coming out of there. I love the way that looks. It has been 7 weeks and I want to give you an update on this. In a little toucan Sam. I think it's a toucan. But this has not died, so that's a good sign. But all the ones that I had cut and just put in there did yellow off and have rotted. So a little transparency there. I was half tempted to take this all the way out to see what it looks like, but I kind of don't want to mess anything up that might be doing well. And I think by now, if this part was already rotting, I would have seen it in the stem, and there is no yellowing of the stem. I remember correctly, this didn't have roots on it, so it must have roots by now to still be green. And I feel like this has also grown a little bit. I really like the way this looks. I just set it in front of my north-facing window, and it seems to be getting enough light with that. I think with more light, it would probably grow more, maybe quicker. But I might one day pull it out of here to see if there's new growths coming from the stem. But overall, maybe I do know how to grow fake bamboo. I don't know. I'll see you soon.